Okay, David, go ahead. So whoever wants to share the screen first, it's open. Both of y'all got permissions.
So this is where I'm kind of at right now.
Okay, so
That's
what
where
I'm
I'm at
going to
right now.
need to
Yeah.
what I'm going to need to see is your firewall rules in Google Cloud,
Okay.
and um, and then the like however you have those. So let's start with the firewall rule.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So this is where I'm at right now at the firewall rule.
Okay,
Target tags,
so
OpenVPN, IP ranges, protocols.
okay that ingress allow default network. Okay, so let me see your machine,
All right.
the VM.
Yep. I'm gonna share it right now. I think it's just easier to do it this way. So that's my VM currently right now.
No, I need to see
Oh.
the yeah. So yeah, there you go. So scroll down. Let me see. So okay, you got OpenVPN tag on there. So that should be working. So open the
Where did it say OpenVPN tag on there?
it's on it's up a little bit more. Let's see, where are they? I always have a hard time finding. I just happen to see it. Scroll down
My
right
network
there.
tags right there under network tags.
Yeah.
OpenVPN.
Oh, okay.
And then go ahead and open a SSH to that machine.
And this is when I do the Nmap.
So first, let me see where you have the port open. So just go ahead and run netstat-antp, showing me that you have 1194 open.
Was netstat-tp.
ANTP.
ANTP.
So I don't see port 1194 open. So you need to. This is where we started. We opened the port using that Python simple HTTP server.
Oh, okay, okay. So there I can just go. This one right here, right?
Yep. Now leave it running and use another terminal.
Use another terminal. Okay.
And now you should be able to scan that port.
Yep, there it is.
And so you should be able to also scan the public IP address from your host. So do you have Nmap on your Windows machine?
My Windows machine. Yeah, I think this is it right here.
So you're actually connected to your Google Cloud machine right now.
Oh, okay.
So just type it. You can just type exit and go back.
Okay.
And try Nmap right there. Do you know the public IP for your Google Cloud machine?
It's actually right there, right above me.
And dash. So you need dash P
Oh, okay.
1194.
Whoops.
Just hit Control C. There you go.
Okay.
Just hit the up arrow
There we go. And then
and put, yep, -P 1194.
and that should
And you might have to tell it dash capital PN, capital P lowercase n.
be right there.
Mhm.
Yep, there it goes.
There you go.
Cool. So then that should be for to continue with the class exercise, correct?
Yeah. So that's so you have to have the service running in order to have something to scan.
Okay.
And because we don't actually have OpenVPN installed right now, there's no service listing on 1194. We forced that by using that HTTP server.
Was that the service we used last summer for computer networks where you had us like telnet and everything in?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this you're going to be running your own OpenVPN later in the semester.
Oh, okay. All right. Awesome. All right. So I guess I'm caught up and I should be good for right now. Thank you.
Okay. Mhm. So who else needed to?
I found out by watching that apparently what happened was I had a typo in my nmap. So so I put nmap dash capital PN, and then I did the port, and then I did that, and I realized that was wrong. So my issue solved for now.
Okay. Anybody else not get it yet? Emily, did you get your question answered? Okay. And I think the can't recall if I put the nmap command. No, I didn't put the nmap command in the instructions, but it is basically nmap, whatever your IP address is, -P 1194, and if it tells you the host is not alive, -PN. Josh, sure. Yeah, go ahead. Maria, yeah. So once you see the port is open, then you're ready. That means that you have a listing service and that you can scan it and you're ready to modify the firewall so that you can block that traffic. Yeah, Josh, you have permissions to share the screen too. Okay. Maria, the firewall file goes in your Google Cloud instance. You can put it in any directory you want, but it doesn't really matter. But it's got to go on the Google Cloud instance. Okay, go ahead, Josh. What's the question? Okay, so you're scanning it. Okay, so it's closed. So run netstat-antp and show me what services you have listing. Run netstat-antp, and that'll show me all the services you have listing. Yeah, I can see your screen. I can see this screen. Yeah, I can see a screen. Okay, you don't have port 1194 listing, so you need like Vanessa shows. You need to start your Python HTTP server.
Hello, Professor. Are you able to hear me?
Yes. Yeah, so Ricardo and Vanessa have given you the command to start the Python HTTP server. You need to start that Python HTTP server. You don't have anything listing on port 1194. That's why you can't find it. Anything. Josh, are you there? So do netstat-antp and show me what you have, what services you have running. Okay, now scan it. Your IP address is not complete.
Oop.
You didn't give it a valid IP address.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now you know it's open from there. You should be able to scan it from your laptop or whatever you're using. Okay, so go ahead and stop sharing your screen. And I think Sam wanted to share a screen.
Professor, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take you step by step of what I did, so that way we're on the same page. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right. Give me a second. Share. Well, you give me permission because I don't. It's not letting me share.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sam.
All right. Uh.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. Share video. That's weird. It's not letting me share it. Let me try one more time. It's the icon right next to the mic, right?
It's a little square box with an arrow going out of it.
An arrow going out of it. Just trying to figure it out.
Hey, sir,
Give me one.
to verify that it's open, we can turn off the Python 3, right?
Leave that Python 3 listening until you're done with the exercise. If you stop Python 3, then you don't have a service listening on 1194.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Professor, I'm having a hard time sharing it.
Well, thank for y'all, so.
Is it? Well, it's saying you don't click on share video.
No, not share video. You click on share, and then there's going to be share video. Just turns on the camera.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'm trying to look for
Share,
that.
and then there's going to be like a share screen or something like that. It's
Give
a
me
little
1
square
second.
box with it. It's nearly like where the chat button is.
Okay. I'm just. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. It's right here. Oh man. And I just click on just share application screen.
Mm-hmm.
I usually Discord. That's why. Yeah, I'll just do entire screen share. Actually, here we go. Can you see it now?
Yep.
All right. So this is what I did. I went down. Let me get out of this section. Let's see. Where are you at? Now compute engine. BCP networks. Here we go. Firewall. All right. I'm just gonna click on this. All right. Do you see this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I
So
see
this is
it.
what I have.
Okay. So you got a tag on it. It says Open VPN. Okay. Let me see your
Correct.
firewall. Oh, this is the firewall rule. Okay. So
Yes.
let me see your
The
machine.
instance.
Yep.
Just give me a second.
So if you
Oh,
so find it's under compute engine.
okay. I know it's right here. I
So
can make
see that little button right there? Go, hover over, click on that pin. And what that'll
Okay.
do is it'll pin it to the top, and you don't have to scroll down.
Okay. All right. you able to see this?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go down slowly. Network interface.
Okay, so you have the tag for OpenVPN.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna go to my SSH, which I have right here. So I put in the commands already, like this one right here. Are you
I
able to
can't-
see this?
No.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Share. Here we go. All right. Let me know if you're able to see it.
Yep.
So this is what I did. I did what you stated, right? I did the netstat dash ANTP. So
Okay.
I have all these right here.
All right. So you got 1194 listing. All right.
So when I did the command that you guys wrote on here, this is what I get.
It looks like you have it open in another terminal. Run netstat dash ANTP again.
Yeah. On here, on this terminal?
Yeah. So, okay, 1194 is no longer listing. So run the Python again. So it looks like if you look, scroll up a little bit to the previous
Sure.
netstat. Did you have two
Um,
terminals open? Oh, you can't scroll up. So
Yeah.
in that part that's blocked out,
Yes.
it showed that 1194 was listing. So what happened here is tells you address at the very bottom, OS error, whatever, address already in use. 1194 was already used, so you couldn't use it again. But right now it's not being used. So my guess is you had another terminal open and you had a listener on the other terminal, which is what you're going to need to do. So you're going to need a second terminal because you got to keep 1194 listening.
Okay. So I'm just using PowerShell. So then that's where I just type in my nmap, right?
Yeah, but you're going to need another terminal because on this same box, you're going to have to be able to go back in there and use and edit files. You're going to have to edit that firewall script.
Okay. I can open two of the same terminals?
Yeah.
Okay, that was another thing I wasn't too sure about.
Or
All right.
5 or 10 or 100.
Awesome. Okay, so let me just see if this is still, all right. So you still see this screen, right? The one that's still saying servicing, correct?
Yep.
All right. Let me minimize that. I'm gonna show you my other terminal. Give me 1 second. Share application. That's interesting. It only. All right. Share. Okay. All right. So do you see this screen right here where it just says system restart required? Professor?
Yeah.
Okay. So now this is where I run the scan, right?
Yeah, you can run a scan from there or use it for whatever. So you run a
Alright,
scan
yeah.
there, make sure it's working. Once you know it's working there, then run a scan from another box. So like your local machine.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll get that done.
While he's doing that, Professor, if I can jump in, the assignment says spin up another GPC instance or VM instance, and then block or allow from your internal network, block from external. Do you want us to do that, or do you want us to do what we were doing with trying to allow from our house but blocking everything else?
Go ahead and follow the instructions.
Yes, sir.
That way everybody's doing the same thing. It'll be easier for me to grade at the end.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Let's see if this is correct. I just want to make sure. Oh, whoops. I'm missing character. All right. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. I just delete this. Let's see if this works. Okay, yes. Oh, it says filter.
So it sounds to me like you've already installed a firewall rule.
Okay, so it's okay. So, then how do I have the state to be, I guess, open?
So right there, do sudo iptables dash capital L.
You said dash capital L, right?
Mm-hmm. Um,
Do you see this by any chance or not?
yeah, I see it. I don't see. So iptables is not what's blocking it. Go back to your firewall rules.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, give me 1 second. All right. Let me click on this and let me. All right. Do you see it, Professor?
Yep. Okay. So ingress allow target tag. Oh, so the IP range you got 0.0.0.0. It has to be 0.0.0.0/0.
Okay. Let me edit that real quick. So then I would just close everything out and do it all over again then, right?
No, you don't have to close it out. Just edit it when it's done
Yes.
updating.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Let me hit save. Okay. So I can then go back to the other terminal and try it again?
Yep.
All right. Give me 1 second. All right. Let me share my screen. What the heck? Why is it not showing my screen? Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. All right. Are you able to see it, Professor?
Looks like it's coming up. Yep.
Okay.
So just hit the up arrow twice. It should be there.
This one?
Yep. That looks like it, right? Scan it.
Awesome. Yes. Yeah, it says open. All right. That's cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, and I thank you for taking the time.
Mm-hmm. Is anybody else trying to solve problems? All right. So what do you do once you get to that point? I'm not understanding the question, Dennis.
Sorry, so where you just got SAM2.
So once you basically can once you can scan port 1194.
Yes, sir.
So that's so if you look at the instructions where you can scan 1194 is like the beginning. After that is where you're going to modify the firewall or modify IP tables.
Gotcha. So not the 1 through 5 because we've already done that, correct?
Yeah, let me get to it. So the first one, determine default policy. So you've done 1 through 3, 1 through 4, 1 through 5. Yeah. So once you've done 1 through 5, then you're ready to reconfigure the firewall using that script. And then in the end, you're going to create a second GCP instance and scan it. I think it has you modify the script from the previous step to allow packets to 1194 from your internal IP address range. So you're going to block everything from the internet, and then you're going to allow. So if your internal IP address range is 10.128.0.0/24, allow everything from there, spin a second host up, and then successfully scan it. Hey, Emily, as Ricardo kind of points out, if you do nanofirewall.sh, if the file exists, it'll modify the file. If the file doesn't exist, it'll create it, and then you can modify it and save it. Another way you can create a file is just using the touch command. That'll also create the file, and then you can modify it. No, the video is probably available now to post. I can post it.
Hey, sir, for the lab 1 through 5, are we just explaining what happens, or?
Yeah, so it says to explain it.
Okay.
Okay. The link for the exercise today is posted.